Hello, how's it going? Soul Tire here with a new Let's Play. This is a mod called URBE CONDITA, as in sort of like from the founding of the city, that city being Rome obviously. And this mod actually started out as Terra Exponende, a mod by a guy called Lusted. Now, Zipzop Dibbity Bop Bop is the mod creator on this occasion here. He started off by doing some tweaks to this, and from round about version 3 he's pretty much made it his own, and he's done some wonderful work here, and full respect to the guy for that. It really looks a great mod. I had a look at it about 10 months ago or so, but I was a bit busy at the time and I couldn't sort of like stick with it, and it did actually escape my mind, and I sort of forgot about it for a while. I was involved in a few other things, but I've came across it again and I'm glad I did. Now what I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description that'll direct you to the Total War Centre, where there's a sort of like, it's got its own little forum there, and everything you need to know about it, the history of it, and everything that this fella's done to it. There's a changelog with all the various updates and changes that he's made to it. There's also some inclusive stuff there that's from Romus Rectum team that have provided the environments, and there's a host of things that you'll be able to read about if you want to know more information. Now the download link will be there, and along with install instructions too. Now I must stress here that this mod has to be played with the Alex EXE, so you will need the Alexander expansion obviously, and it does give you a much better AI anyway, and a smoother performance all over. Now if you've got a computer that's sort of like ain't too powerful, I'd just be a little bit careful with it, because there is a lot of content in this mod, and it will stress out your computer if you're on the low end side of things. So check it out first, have a look, lower your settings and stuff like that if you want to play it, because it does look a thoroughly good mod. I haven't played the campaign as it yet. This will be my first one, and I'm going to be playing as the British tribe, so enjoy, because I'm going to have some fun. So right, let's get moving on. And I'll play the Imperial campaign, and we'll go on very hard and very hard difficulty. No battle time limit. I mean, I know there's people that like to use it for gameplay, but I role play a little bit, I suppose, and in my opinion, we never had any bugger standing on the sidelines with a stopwatch while a battle's going on. I never heard or read about one, have you? So anyway, that's where I'm going. No advice from the advisor, and straight away I'll go for the British tribes. There's a little bit here you can read about them. I'll just sort of like very slowly scroll through it. You can pause and read at your own leisure, and then I'll get moving on to part 1. There you go. How about that? Okay, so all set to go. Let's go. He's a top bloke, this fella, this lad. I've sort of affectionately called him Zippy. He seems like a really thoroughly good bloke, top man. And he actually made me a patch, a little zip file, where I could have my general's bodyguard as cavalry rather than chariots. I'm not a great lover of chariots. I'll use them just to add a bit of authenticity to sort of like the Let's Play, to the campaign, but I won't use them a lot. Okay, so we start off. I always put this back here just in case I automate any of the cities settlements. Don't usually, I prefer to manage them all myself. I like to do everything myself, sort of like. I like to be in full control. A bit like that. He jokes. No, I just like playing that way. Now start off with 3 regions, and my first goal will be to unite all of Brittania under our banner, and so we'll start walking down into Cornwall here and have a look at what we have. Okay, so population required next level is 1,000 more than what we have, so but we need I want to bump up it. I'll take the taxes up to high, and we'll start off with some land clearance there. As you can see, you start off with a substantial amount of money at the beginning of the game, but you know, don't be misled by that. It will soon evaporate, I can assure you. So I'm going to put everything into place with a trader. We don't need roads straight off because we haven't got any trade, and remember, you know, these are basically barbarians. Now then, 4 different shrines to choose from. We won't, I mean, by the time I get round to attacking Europe, I mean, nobody's really going to come and attack us here. So what I'll do is basically make most of these economic settlements. If I can, I'll have a look to see what I can do. And Camulodon, which is probably the most economic one, but I mean, I want shrines that give me some sort of bonuses of experience or something. And I know that Andrasta does this anyway, because I've got experience of playing playing as the Britons before in another mod, which didn't go too well actually. But you get experience for your units from here. But I dare say you get experience from battle anyway, and we ain't going to have time to worry about retraining units for experience, except maybe for the latter stages of the early game. So actually saying that, I will, because we'll need something like that for when we go across to Europe, and I hope to have progressed quite well by then. So straight off, I'm going to put a port in the first choice. We'll get all the buildings going, everything that makes money. There we go. We don't need to bother too much about the communal farming at the minute. Okay, and then I will put in Andrasta in there. I might demolish it later and put an economic one in once we leave the island to go and attack Europe. So I'll use up what money I can at the minute. Stables, meetings hall. These are all. We need all this. Okay, let's get that all queued up. So I think Brigantia, oh no, it's public health. Brittania, I think, is the one we want. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it. I'll just double check, but I'm pretty sure it's Brittania for trade benefits. But yeah, then again, saying that, you know, increasing trade, because that's what we want. I don't think it's going to be a, you know, a big money making. We have to go abroad to get that, I think, which is true in real life. Send your man down here and have a look to see what's in this settlement. Not a lot, so that will be our first attack. Right then, do we need any of these? Well, yeah, I'm going to use them. Bellinus is a factionaire. He's 30. Let's just have a quick look at the family tree. Why is he... No, we'll change that. Eldest son. He's the heir, has to be. So we'll leave him in there. And we'll take all these out. Send them across. You can stay in there. We'll recruit another unit for there. Now then, we've got a ship. 1. No port. Let's just see. Diplomacy. No enemies except for the independent state. So, right, where's our diplomat? Right, we'll get him down here and we'll bring this ship round and get him. Now, I know there's a land bridge here somewhere and I'm not going to use them. That's for the AI for expansion. Like I say, I like to roleplay a little bit and I'll make my armies and spies and diplomats and that go by conventional means. Unless I find myself in a real bad situation or an impossible situation, then I will not use the land bridges. Now then, next thing is my spies up there taking care. Let's have a look at Dunallane. Right, there's not a lot we can do in there. I ain't going to take them out, but we'll build. Okay, land clearance, trader, roads, Brittania. Take taxes up a notch, and then they've only got 800. Well, it's not that important to get the population at the start. At the start we want to keep our finances in check because I'll have to build armies. Right, now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 up there. 5 settlements to take. So, wait a minute, now let's see what mercenaries can he get. Recruit a unit of those as well. Yes. Move. Oh, that's jolly handy. And Scotty Eye Raiders, they're going to be good, definitely. Like I say, I know them from playing Britons in another mod. Can't remember which one it was now. Right, a bit expensive, but hey, we're going to need them. We can't get a spy there either, can we? Not yet. There you go. And that's it. That's the population done there. Okay. Right, let's get this fella out. We probably don't need that, all of them. Ready to ambush. Ah, there we go. We'll have those maps. General. Okay, that'll do fine. Let's go to the next turn. Okay, well, so obviously Isurium's going to be our first port of call. Unless these guys attack us, and then we'll have a battle pretty soon. Okay, I'll just scroll through this slowly. You can read it at your own leisure. If you're interested in it, you can always pause and have a read. There we go. Alright, so our total income is like shit and our outgoing is like that much. So we need to get these settlements taken as quick as possible. Okay. And got a good start there. Forgot my blinking diplomat, didn't I? Let's get him over Here he can make his own way. We get into port and might just disband that. Oh no, I won't. I can't because I'm not using land bridges.
Unable to move.
About to find some goals down this way, I would think. Then we'll have a look over here for the Iberians. Okay.
Lord,
Now let's go and take a settlement. Now, if they come and attack us, fair enough. If they don't, well,
settlement under siege.
yeah, there you go. Okay, let's see what maybe chariots, are they missiles? No, they're not. We can't see it. It's alright, it's down on the battlefield. Maybe I should have taken them out first before I attacked the settlement, but two for prices one there.
This, brave warriors, is a good time for a prayer to the gods. Better than that, it's a good time to sharpen your swords, just in case the
I
gods...
may have to turn the sound up a little bit, or you know, if anybody watching, if you think the sound needs to come up a little bit, just drop me a line in the comments.
With the courage our people expect. Fight like men.
This is one of the reasons why I don't like playing the Romans, by the way. Their speeches, God, bore the arse off me, going forever. Okay, so where do we set? Oh, look at this, how jolly. Nice little, oh my goodness me. These buggers in trouble. Now then, where's that fort? Which way? Fort, settlement, I should say. They'll be coming from our right, I think. The reinforcements rather. Ah, this looks as good a spot as any. We'll set up here. Wouldn't be too far away. Archers, absolutely perfect. Keep them there. Oh, I've got this right now. Look a bloody fool. Use them more or less as flankers, I think. Get the tough guys in front. And our good old general up here. I hope I got this right. But if I haven't, it don't matter. It's no big deal.
The feeble enemy have more men. Ha! These are more heads.
Well, looks as if they're coming from behind them. Alright, I'm just going to triple speed it and bring them in a bit closer. And I'm going to put a couple of these over here for flanking. And we'll put this unit of warband in just in behind here. Oh, actually, they don't hold so well, do they? Alright, I'll put yous on fire at will, haven't I? And we'll go back to normal speed. What have they got? Warband, light infantry, it's all warband. I mean, yeah, they'll be pretty weak and they haven't got any. So if we get our boys here, I'll just take off fire at will and I'll let them other lot coming there. We'll send these boys over there. And we'll see if we can do some damage. These chariots here. Well, I'm pretty certain the spearmen will do enough damage on their own. They've virtually no range, these slingers, have they? Getting them ready to flank. Overwhelm them spearmen.
The warlord of the enemy army is running like a startled goat. Hunt him. Goats make good eating.
Pretty much sorted. Get up there, cavalry. You get back up here, fellas. Are they reforming down there, are they? Okay, what have they got? Nothing much. Let them take care of them. You can hold for now. Back up the hill. Take him out, boys. What percentage do we kill? 50%. Okay. Alright, let him go, General. Get yourself back up there in safety. It'd be nice if you could get those heavy chariots out of the way, but these guys get you up there. That's it, come on, get over here, boys. Take these ones out. Well, I'm pretty sure we'll win this battle anyway. Come on, never mind that, get over and get them. Christ's sake. Come on, lads. Keep our chariots away from those spearmen. How are we getting on here? Joe for the swordsman. And take him out. I think that's pretty shit actually. Don't get into him.
The enemy warlord.
Oh, that's good.
The enemy army runs. Now hunt them down.
Our little war cry. Now what are these down here? Oh, archers. Alright. I think they're all dead, those chariots now, aren't they? Pretty much should be. You there. You can charge into the back of them. And that should take pretty much good care of that.
Warlord of the enemy army is running like a startled goat.
Yeah,
Hunt
there you
him.
go.
Goats make good eating.
Don't let him escape. How are we doing over here? Hold on.
The enemy flee from the field like
Oh, here we
frightened
go.
goats. Hunt them down and slay them all.
Let's get some kills from my general. You guys can stop. You can stop. And you can stop. It's pretty good. And cavalry unit can take out those. And I'll kill 97% anyway, so all's well. Yeah, it's a good start. Campaign. I'm just a wee bit uncertain as to how difficult it will be to overcome playing on very hard difficulty in this mod. I'll just need to wait and see. I've set the units at I've customised the units to 100 men per unit. Huge units is 160 and large units is 80. So I've gone for 100. The reason why is because, well, there's two reasons. One is to make sure we don't get any lag by using huge units, which, to be fair, this computer of mine does handle it quite well. It's not a top-notch computer, but you know, it's decent. It's about, I can turbo boost it from 3.5 gigahertz to 4.1, and I just bought the parts myself and built it on my own. Not bad for a no-git like me. No experience of it or anything like that, but oh, YouTube is damned handy. So I managed to get all the bits together myself, and I just struggle a little bit with the wiring because I've got trouble with my hands. I've got I suffer from nerve damage, and left over from a pretty bad traffic accident I was involved in. Okay, let's speed it up and get this over with. I'll let a couple get away somewhere, I think, isn't it? Nah, it don't matter. Oh, it's too busy talking. Yeah, about 5-6 years ago. And sometimes my fingers just don't work. Pins and needles. My left hand, so I do a lot of the movement you'll see is sort of done with
This is a great victory. The cries of dying enemies are sweet music to our warriors.
45 minutes is usually, I use my mouse a lot, and a couple of my fingers, but I get little electric pinprick shocks. There's a bloody It's really funny. It's you know, well, it's not funny because it's not nice to live with, but it's get little pinprick shocks, and I find myself missing my keys, if you know what I mean. Like you touch your keys, you jump off them because you feel this sensation go through your fingers. We'll occupy the settlement. Okay, and then we'll get you building in Brittania. High tax. Get a unit of those. So we did pretty alright there. Okay, that takes care of that one. Okay, so let's just have a little look over here. Alright, so we'll get them to deal with, and not a lot else. Now where's my, oh there we are, there's a goal. See if we can strike up some trade deals with these people. We'll give them trade rights and map information. Actually I think I'll go for the whole package, and see if I can get some map information. Give us 516 denarii. Yeah, I don't think so. Don't give money. We'll just settle for the alliance and trade rights. Alright, and that's a start, and then we'll move on to the Iberians.
Yes, master. At once.
Always have fog of war on because it just makes it more interesting.
I cannot.
Find your way around.
That's not possible, sir.
My memory don't work that well, so I can't always remember what's where. And different mods do have some cities and settlements in different places. Excuse me. Okay, so that's off to, that's a bright start. So we'll send him up there to join them, and then our next move will be to take this settlement here. This is Deva, I believe it's called. Okay, so anyway, thanks for watching. And come back and watch part 2. Cheers. Bye.